Garrick just said, it's a good thing I don't have arachnophobia. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's no giant spider boss here, so let's go ahead and see if I can attempt to get through this without it. We are actually going through the city. I love this. The actual city in the main game map is like the layout of the dungeon here. I love it when they do stuff like this. Because you can see, like, oh, okay, there are some of the NPCs that we actually run into in the actual city here. Deep within the City of Threads lies the Transformatory, a once hallowed hall of Nerubian evolution. Now, this place is used to transform worthy Nerubians into the powerful Ascended. The Weaver and the Vizier will stop at nothing to see the process brought to a grinding halt before it consumes all of Aj-Kahet.
Ah, you've arrived. Our friend awaits you in the High Hollows.
By friend, do you mean the Vizier? You know, watching Huntswell is going to make me actually want to attempt fire, even though I've been hearing that fire is just awful right now. Like, I'm probably going to just end up sticking with Frost anyway. But there's a part of me that is always going to want fire to be a lot of fun and really good. Like, even if it's fun to play, if it's doing terrible numbers, it's just like, ugh. Now, I'm not one of those who can really is going to be a stickler when it comes to numbers. The only reason I do that is when it comes to progression on my main character, but also on my other main alt character. If I'm going to, say, help out others, I can't be bringing an alt that does god-awful numbers.
Queen offers a most wondrous gift. We will become greater than we are.
Uh-huh. Sure. That is Orator Crixfix of the Fifth Strand, desires nothing more than ascension, and spends his days extolling the virtues of Queen Ansorek in hopes of gaining her favor. Despite his obsession, he is not without his defenses. Should any cross the Orator, they will find the sound of his bark is far, far worse than his bite. So that's him over there. He doesn't have a buff that would mean that we would have to actually, like, separate him from, like, lieutenants or something.
I'm out of range.
But as I was saying, like, I can't be bringing an alt that does terrible numbers to help out with a group if it does terrible numbers. Because it's kind of an embarrassment at that point, and then I end up feeling like they're just carrying me, and that I'm there just to get carried and not really help out, and I hate that feeling. You know? I absolutely despise that feeling. It used to be that way for me.
I need to get closer.
You guys probably have heard me tell this story before, but this was the case for me back in BFA. This was before I really started to actually, like, grow and learn as a player. Because there was a point in time where I was absolutely terrible, especially on this class, this spec. And when we had an event, a night, where we were having to deal with a mechanic that made it that would be easier if we cut down the size of the group. And our raid leader, who was one of our tanks, said, if when we do this and we wipe again, whoever does less damage in the tank, I'm going to have to ask you guys to sit out just to help us deal with this mechanic better. It's nothing personal, but that's just kind of the standard I'm going to have to set for everyone, all of us right now, okay? Alright, this one requires a rogue, a priest, or engineering. And I wonder what exactly it's going to do. So did I miss in one of the dungeons where...
Raiders, fear not, citizens. We will show them Onsurek's wrath.
where they had something for, say, leather workers? Or skinners? Or blood elves? Because I never saw it. And I feel like I'm once again going to be left out of these special things that other characters and other players get to have. And I just am just kind of there taking up space. You know? That's what's about to feel like.
Do you not know who I am? Whose voice you challenge?
This guy certainly loves to talk.
It's too far away.
Do you not know who I am? Who I speak for?
Come, let us speak.
Wait, is this one of those where... Yup! Okay, we all have to fight within this circle. Okay, this is one of those interesting kind of fights here.
Your terror is our victory! Our spirit will brave!
Oh, gosh! Oh, that gets nasty there at the end. Did you see that?
Buffoon. Not even worthy of the fifth strand.
So in a fight where he has this circle that you have to stay in, otherwise he just yoinks you back in, he then puts out a circle that you cannot get away from. That is... wow! I imagine that is going to be a massive problem and issue for us in Mythic Plus. That could end up causing quite a few wipes, I am guessing.
Onsurek has eyes everywhere. You'll need to blind them to meet the Vizier.
You're scaring away the customers! Enough! You primitives have a funny scent, but you sure can fight. Look, maybe we can make a deal. I'll pass you these perfumes I can't sell, and I get to keep my head. Interesting. I suppose that could work. Why do you guys keep saying we should search for a spy? What? Is that it right there? Is that the spy? That is a pale priest. Heightened pheromone detection. Now what's this you say about perfumes? I don't see any perfume on this. Is it these? No, I can't click on them. So what's this perfume business you're telling me? Ooh. Wait a minute. Reveal. Eyes of the Queen, haha! Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to attack you! Wait, that's a loyal attendant!
By the weave, one of Onsarek's spies has fallen.
Hey, Nizrek. Like, oh my goodness! One of the spies has fallen! Whatever shall we do? Okay, so we have Pheromone Veil. The scent masks your presence in the High Hollows, and you pick up on a scent trail. It does not affect the guards. I see, we're using this to find the spies. While also being a little sneaky and undetected ourselves. Where I... Ah... Make sure we don't get detected by the guards. Where are you? My goodness, you are quite a ways away, aren't you? There you are. An illusion! What are you hiding?
Another spy has fallen. This cannot be.
I love how Nizrek is putting up this false just another spy as well. He's doing the Deadpool gasping meme. With the hands on his face and everything like, oh no, another spy has fallen. Whatever shall we do? I love Nizrek. I love Nizrek. He is putting on such a show, and I love it. Alright, so now we have to find a couple more. Oh, sorry! My bad! It's a good thing that the AI is telling me, hey, go over here now. Retired Lord Vulazak. I mean, he's retired. Though apparently he's still going to attack me if I encounter him. He's going to be like, hey! I imagine this is going to interfere quite a bit with people timing their keys. Poor Ulfic brood. None of their hatchlings were chosen for ascension. Oh well, I suppose someone has to dig our ditches. Wow! Nerubian elitism. It is a thing. Well, wonder if that was if it was that favored novice. It is not. Ah, it is down here. Where are you, spy? Oh, here's some. There you are. Ha ha!
If this distressing trend continues, we will run out of spies.
Keep up the performance, Nizrek. You're doing great. Oh, we can't go up there yet because we have to go find the fourth spy. Which apparently is somewhere over here because the AI is just giving it away for me. But again, look at these long runbacks. I imagine this is going to possibly cost a number of groups timing their keys. Because they're going to have to do a lot of this running around, looking for the spies. Being like, is it over here? No. Is it over here? No, it's not over here. No, is it over here? And just possibly even also breaking the stealth and getting detected by the priests here. It just feels like that is possibly going to... Oh, hi, Nizrek. I like how Nizrek is showing up as orange right now. It's you!
Much better. Come to me and I will help you as agreed.
I mean, I'm right here.
I can't loot that.
Your target is the Grand Splicer, Izo. Her drive for innovation meshed well with Ansarek's thirst for ascension. Stay close and be quiet.
I'm trying to stay close, but you are moving.
The Transformatory was once the home of our sacred evolution. Izo has made a mockery of our traditions. At the Queen's
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Dear Nizrek, a traitor. Our queen will be so disappointed.
First, your little pets will die. Then we'll make you speak.
Okay, this is a problem. We certainly have to kill these two now that they have found out. Otherwise, Nizrek's alliance with us is going to be out, and we cannot let that happen. So yeah, you two are going to have to die. These are the Fangs of the Queen. Twins, Nyx and Vix, were born together, raised together, and trained in the ways of subterfuge and assassination together. A deadly pair, they earned their ascension together as well. Together, they now serve as Fangs of the Queen, taking out any would-be threats to Ansarek's reign with relish. Huh. You'll notice they have these buffs called Twin Fangs. The Fangs of the Queen harness a synergistic power, causing them to share 100% of all damage taken.
My turn.
Okay.
Twilight approaches.
And the frost bites!
Ooh. This looks like this could be a nasty fight. So that's what they do when they go to 100 energy. Notice that one is Shadow and one is Frost.
Thank you. Would that I could do more to repay you, but this is as far as I go.
I understand. After all, we just saved a risk of you getting exposed. We're not going to risk that even further. So yeah, we'll take it from here. Talk to you later, Nizrek.
Our strands are strong. None will pass.
Sorry, Venom Shell, but you are not Gandalf. You do not get to tell me that I shall not pass. Oh, this is going to be a nasty room to deal with. I see all these rooms of trash, and I'm thinking about... I'm just... Again, I've done Mythic Plus so much. I'm already thinking about how these rooms are going to go in Mythic Plus. You know? Very soon, I'm probably going to start to learn which dungeons I would actually like to do or not do when it comes to keys. You know? But then again, I'm only doing these from the follower dungeon standpoint. I haven't actually done these when it comes to actually with the players. Keep in mind, I also have barely gotten to see some of the mechanics And some of them are, of course, going to change when I do this on higher difficulties. So now we are heading towards the transformatory. A BOE. Hello, Royal Venom Shell. Oh, wow. We didn't have to pull that, but she was like, nah, we're pulling it. She wants the percentage. Ooh, okay, that spray is, Ooh. Okay, so he shoots that outward, and then he starts shooting it out to various different spots, so you are going to get hit by it. I imagine on Mythic Plus, that is going to do a lot of damage.
Overcrawlers. I've enough of you in my collection. Be gone.
Do you now? Test set. Oh, this place is gonna get pretty bad, isn't it? In terms of like what's horrifyingly here and such. Oh gosh. Dark Barrage. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that these unstable test subjects can do. We're seeing just like some of the really horrifying things that can happen when you mix Nerubians with the Void.
You're interesting.
Hello, Izo.
All failure breeds success eventually. Wouldn't you agree? Let's see which of the two you are.
The coagulation. The Grand Splicer's evolutionary experiments often result in byproducts of waste and sludge. This abhorrent glop may appear useless to some, but to Izo's clever ingenuity, it offers excellent material components for more experimentation and a vicious monstrosity waiting to come to life. Aha. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Woof! Alright, so there are the orbs, which you can see the AI is intercepting them. And it looks like some of the orbs, yep, did heal him. And then we have all that on the ground. Nice. So if I move over... Oh, okay. So when you have that and you move over it, you can kind of get rid of it. That's good to know. So that's one way you can actually deal with that mechanic.
The pursuit of perfection can be messy, but worthwhile in the end.
I just remember there's an add-on that I actually have forgotten to re-enable. There you are. Yeah, Pawn is not very accurate when it comes to some of the stats. It thinks versatility matters more than some of the other stats for Demon Heart, which is just not true, but... Anyways. Okay, where do we go now? Where do we go to reach Aizo? Oh, we go back this way. To reach her back here. Gotcha. Honored citizens.
So persistent. For you, a reward. Witness the unparalleled wonder of transformation.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Enough. You've earned a place in my collection.
I'm out of range.
Let me usher you in. Witness the glory of our ascension. The possibilities are endless. What
Evolution has
have you?
long been a central part of Nerubian life, and none possess greater passion
Of a lord.
or mastery of this process than Aizo. Granted the methods of ascension and by Ansurek, Aizo pursues the path
This is inconceivable.
You keep using that word.
Ansarek will be
I do not think it means what you think it means.
furious when she learns of Aizo's demise. I cannot wait to witness it.
Aizo pursues his path of perfection with determination and little concern for who she serves, to what end, or at what cost. And of course Nizrek, I cannot wait to witness it. So that should be a devastating blow that we just dealt to Ansurek and her forces by removing Aizo from continuing to manipulate Nerubian... How should we put this? Genetics and physiology when it comes along with Void and such? You know, one of those kind of like gene splicers and such.
My memory spans 13 generations.
You have dealt a blow to Ansurek that Ansurek will never recover from. Take this and be well.
Tread softly, Overcrawler.
But yeah, like they just said, this is a devastating blow that we just dealt to Ansurek, considering how important Aizo was to her plans.
It's too far away.
The innkeeper here has a quest for me?
My strand carries generations of memories.
Alright. That is it for the 8 dungeons here in The War Within. I'm very curious, of course, when it comes to what they're going to add later. Probably a mega dungeon that we will get split in half. I would love for it to be continued focused on the Nerubians, but we'll have to wait and see where they go. But yeah. So I have some other stuff to do off camera. I even have this quest to do the Stone Vault again. You know, but I already showed you guys the dungeon, already did another separate quest on it, so, okay. I guess I'll just go ahead and do this again, and, you know, it just basically looks like one of those, like, hey, here's a daily to go do the dungeon, so. Anyways. I think when we do return, because I'm probably going to take a break from, I guess, recording some of this stuff, because really at this point, what I have left to show you guys, since the campaign, I can't actually continue the campaign until next week, is if I am going to continue recording questing, since I've already finished all the quests here in Isle of Dorn, because I've got the Sojourner achievement, we would then have to work on the rest. I'd have to go back and do a lot of these other quests in the Ringing Deeps, the ones here in Hallowfall. We have to go check in on our friend Chiron again, and then of course down here in Ashkahet, which I'll be honest, I really want to do some more stuff here in Ashkahet, plus there is some more other stuff here to do as well, plus I also want to see these, I want to check what some of these other things are here, because you'll notice there's definitely more stuff to do in Ashkahet than the other zones, like the Rumor Break. This is something new, I've never seen this before, I'm very curious how this works. I would like to check it out, and then, yeah. And then perhaps get back to you on that. So I will figure out what we'll do next. Maybe it'll even be next week. And I will catch you guys next time. So stay tuned.